Hello everyone, it is me, OctopusFNAF6, and yes, back to uploading again, after I had to delete the first two CANDYS episodes, for reasons. I'm sorry I keep bringing this up. But yeah, we're gonna be restarting it soon, but anyways, I figure I'd show some of the first plushies I've actually made out of fabric, and stuffed properly this time. So yeah, let's get into my FNAF custom reviews. Well, of just the first game, yeah. Just first game, yeah! So I say it's no better to start off with than Cindy, to say the twin sister of Candy. Oh, wait a minute. Candy the cat. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, for Cindy, she wasn't too hard. I definitely knew she'd be one of the easiest ones to make. I feel like the only hard part was okay, because the plushies I used here, this is my first time ever using the original FNAF plush pattern from Funko's days. I would like to do Jazzers one day, but there's no official patterns out for them for me to print out yet, so, yeah. But yeah, once I got the hang of it, because originally I was using just plain old fabric, but that did not work out the way I wanted it to, and I really wanted to make sure my Cindy was good enough for my first start. So yeah, I went to Feld, and this was so much easier. And I once I learned out the flip inside out technique, this is the result of the thing. This beautiful thing, which I'm very honestly happy how it turned out. Well, I mean, yeah, sure, I wish there were some things I could have improved, but I think I did pretty good for the first plush pattern out of me using hot glue. So yeah. You know what? When they're all done, they're all gone on the shelf, so let's put Cindy right here. It's only fair to put her right next to her brother, the star of this game itself. Well, I guess, besides from Rat, they all go up here. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So for the next one, we have Chester the Chimpanzee. Okay, there's not much to say about this other than he was actually kind of easy to make. Okay, one thing you will see right here, the hot glue is very noticeable because, okay, this is really my first time. I have to make sure it stays on good on, not fall apart-ish. So, yeah. But, yeah, Chester's pretty easy. Easy, so far, these are a better improvement from those guys. Oh, yeah, especially those. No more paper this time. Guess also means I may have to remake my own organic customs and probably Huskers, who knows. But other than that, I actually like how Chester looks. I really make sure to stay accurate to the games, but also try to do my own thing of how these guys look at plushies, and I think I nailed it, honestly. So yeah, Chester with his big ears, his stupid teeth, which is very noticeable that I feel like some people should put on if they're making Chester add his teeth so he looks insane. I'm so sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, that's all it for Chester. Voiced by one of my friends, Silly Lolbit, right there. But yeah, Chester's going right here. Let's move on to the next one. So now we have Penguin, the Gunter of this group in my eyes. Or Derek. Shuck my fat one! Stranger Things reference. But yeah, Penguin was definitely one of the easiest ones to finish here because, well, what else is there to add detail in other than he's a penguin? But yeah, I'm actually surprised how this looks pretty good, actually. This was just the easiest one to make. I may update it, maybe I'll add eyelids, but I'm thinking maybe not or no. Who knows? I guess let me know if I should add eyelids or not, because maybe it could, maybe it doesn't, who knows. But yeah, so far I think this is definitely an improvement from the other ones. But yeah, I don't mean this group. I mean as a custom in general. This is definitely an improvement from how my old CANDYS customs were, which I showed in Chester's selection. But yeah, there's not much to say other than Penguin's adorable. He's still gonna suck your fat one. But yeah, let's just put the Penguin, the Gunter there, and let's move on. Alright then, and we have the Grandpa in this group, Old Candy. Honestly, I'm surprised how he turned out, because, okay, I didn't bring this up with Cindy, or probably, yeah, Cindy, but okay, this is my second time trying to replicate the candy head pattern, because I actually did try, using my other candy plush, since I did get one to make as old candy, but I see they wouldn't fit because I want to also stay true to the games, how theirs are made. But yeah, but like the pattern, getting the head pattern didn't work out, so I had to make it my own. Honestly, I'm surprised how I did it. I mean, yes, it's a bit flat, but not too flat to the point where, like, it's not, yeah. But honestly, I am very surprised how it turned out. Like, because like one of my friends, Finaxa, actually likes my old cane, the plush, because in her words, she said this plush actually looks like it would be like an older candy plush. And now I'm noticing it does, because like his eyes actually look like buttons, which I wasn't even trying to go for, but like, heck, I clearly had detail without even knowing what I did. So yeah, I'm very surprised how I did this, and I really like it. I do like how dirty he is, because I did have to use a bit of paint to make him dirty. So yeah, this is, also I wish his limbs weren't as skinny, but like, hey, I think I like it that way. So yeah, let's put Old Candy near his 2 grandchildren. And yes, I know in game they're probably not even related, or maybe they are. Who knows? Finacfur doesn't help. All right, let's move on to Blank. Okay, so for Blank, all other than I can say is he was also probably one of the easiest ones, but also maybe one of the hardest too. Now that I think about it, because about this part, I forgot this part was here until I looked at an image showing it has an exposed endo head, because originally I thought there was no other one, and I had to add my own type of drawings in the back. Yeah, like, I try thinking how children would actually draw him on the back, or if they even did draw on the back, who knows, but okay. I even had to add drawings on the back of his head until I saw this part, which he doesn't even have it. So yeah, brief introduction there. But anyways, I really like how this plush turned out. I like how I tried to make it look a bit like a Springtrap a bit, because of the eyes and his dumb teeth. And okay, the arm was pretty easy too. I mean, I actually like how that turned out a bit. I can't believe I'm referencing some deleted videos. What is wrong with me? But yeah, for Blank, I think got the detail pretty nice, and so far, my friends really like how I did with my customs here, and hopefully you guys do too. And again, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below, if you even do comment. But yeah, that's all it for Blank. Let's put him right there, and let's move on to. I'm gonna start off with Vinnie. Okay. I want to save these two for, important stuff, since this is the last 3, and, yeah, they're kind of a big deal besides from other candies. I just got the main 6 out of the way so far, but okay. Here's Vinnie. Again, also pretty easy. I wanted to do something different without making him look too much like the Puppet plush, since I do want to separate Vinnie a bit from Puppet, but I get that's the point too, because in lore. Okay, maybe it's not just lore, maybe it's me, but like, maybe Vinnie came back of the memory of the puppet that Mary had, reminding of him. So, yeah, so yeah, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I tried to combine both, a ventriloquist puppet together, along with, the normal puppet of Vinnie in the first game, at least. So yeah, I'm surprised how I did this, because originally I was gonna make him have, like, puppet-like arms, like, make them posable, until I realized I don't want to do that another 4 times, and plus, like, because I had to make Vinnie and Penguin on the same day, because, like, during this time, I had to make sure I made enough new customs that I can before the year ended. So yeah, with Vinnie, there's not much to say other than I'm happy with the results, even though I feel like the feet could do better, but who knows, I may update him in the future. We'll see. But anyways, Vinnie is here. Let's move on to one of these other 2. Alright then, I was thinking about maybe saving him for last, but I feel like the other one is more fitting. Here is the Rat, or Rat, as I just like to call him. So yeah, honestly, at first I was kind of skeptical how this plush would look, since, like, I want to make sure this did look enough like the game one, but also try making sure how Funko would make theirs, if they ever would have gotten the chance to make Rat, but no, since they lost the license, so that's never gonna happen. So yeah, but honestly, the more time I spent with this, I think this must, oh my gosh, I think this may actually be one of my favorite ones out of the set I made, because I don't know why. I like how I made it eventually, and like how, you know, I tried making sure the anatomy was good. His dirty little teeth, the detail of his withering is all there. And also, I made a little accident of like a hot glue string right there, so I tried covering up, but I realized if in reflection it makes it look like he has a FNAF 1 eye, or just an eye reflection. Even though it's not really meant to be there, I like to think of it as that. So yeah, not much to say other than I think I nailed it with this one in my eyes. So yeah, Rat in his lore, Mary killed him along with the cat, which I'll probably make eventually, who knows. But yeah, I think it's clear that the old Rat actor possessed him, so he probably wants revenge for what Mary did to him. But other than that, I think that's it for the Rat. And now let's move on to our other... What the... What? What the heck? What the... Where'd it go? Sorry about that thing out of nowhere, but yeah, here is Shadow Candy, who has appeared. I forgot which game was his main debut. Could have been FNAF 1, or maybe it was... Well, I'm pretty sure most people know him, know them now from Remaster because of that one night, because it unlocks FNAF 4 teaser. But yeah, Shadow Candy, this plush was a bit of a struggle, since like I had to make sure this did look exactly like my Candy plush right here, which honestly I'm surprised how good I did with that. And yes, over time, like, okay, because this part right here was starting to come off, so like I had more hot glue to make sure it wouldn't come off. Hopefully it works, who knows, but okay, honestly the detail, I'm very surprised how good I've been doing the detail for these plushies. But yeah, gosh, I'm really trying to think what to say here. But yeah, I do like Shadow Candy as a character. I mean, they definitely did highlight in that, in Remaster's, custom night, if you put it past go by just staring into his face. But yeah, other than that, I feel like Shadow Candy was definitely one of the hardest, but also one of my favorites to make. And if I have to rate them all, hold on. But yeah, honestly, I'm very surprised at what I've done now. I can make plushies like these now, which I'm happy about, but, you know, I think all those years of working on puppets or plushies have really paid off working this, and I'm proud to have that legacy still. Or I used to, at least. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you guys are having a good year so far. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Again, tell me all what you think of these, and who knows, maybe I'll do more in the future, like them. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and remember everyone, make sure to transform and roll out, and goodbye.